Hello, my people. So, as I was preparing for classes, I realized that it might be helpful to go ahead and talk about what does it look like mastering a Ms. Martin course. So, I teach physical science, anatomy and physiology 1 and anatomy and physiology 2. And in the course of my teaching, I have found that there are 3 major principles for how to master my class. The very first one is honesty. I am a huge believer in honesty. I respect you so much as an individual that I'm going to be honest with you in what I expect of you and the things that I need from you. And that means that I also expect you to be honest with me and do the same. So I want you to be really thoughtful, especially as we're moving to online courses and you're having to do your work at home. I want you to be thoughtful about how are you interacting with our work and our class and with your classmates and with me, and how are you making sure that you are being healthy throughout this whole process. So really within our honesty piece here of mastering my course, I want you to be thoughtful about taking care of yourself. And I will be doing the exact same thing. For example, I am actually working in my classroom instead of at home because I need boundaries between what is my work life and what is my home life. So this might be a really helpful thing for you to do as well as you're entering into this school year. If you're a freshman, if you're a junior, if you're a senior, however it is, healthy boundaries are going to be really, really vital for you this year so that you don't just work all the time or so that you just play all the time. So be really thoughtful about that and honest with yourself about what are your needs. Along with that, that means that if you are struggling in class, if you didn't get enough sleep, if home is crazy, if X, Y, and Z is happening, please communicate with me so that I can support you to the best of my ability. And that means I'm also going to be honest with you because we're not always perfect. Things are happening in our lives, and this is just a real thing. So make sure you're being honest. Number 2 for how to master a Ms. Martin course is I do expect you to be responsible. So you're in high school, which is one step closer to becoming a legal adult. So some of you, especially in my Nat Phys 2 class, might already be 18. However, you're probably still living at home. So here's the deal. With responsibility, that means that you are reading the material, you are watching the videos, you are engaging with the content that I give you. Now, going back to number 1 about honesty, if you're like, Ms. Martin, this material is not helping me, it's useless, this is too much, whatever it is, make sure that you are letting me know. And then along with that, that you're not just thinking about what you want, but really thinking about what do you need as a learner. So obviously we're online, and that means sometimes this class is going to be hard, and it's going to be hard to manage your home life and your class life, your work life, all those kind of things. So be really thoughtful about how do you overcome the things that you've been given so that you can be successful. So a part of taking responsibility means that, of course, you are asking questions, you are reading the things that I'm giving you, and you're watching the videos, and you're engaging in the projects and the lab work that we have here in our science classes. Step number 3 for mastering a Ms. Martin course is nerdity. I made that word up. It needed to rhyme with responsibility and honesty. So nerdity is the aspect that our science classes, my science classes that I teach, physical science, anatomy and physiology, are so cool. We learn so many cool things in my classes. So just come into my course with a desire to learn. I want to instill in you the truth that science is just so super cool because it's the act of observing and seeing how things work and trying to figure it out so that we can understand our world and ourselves better. So make sure that you don't come into my class just being like, science is so dumb. No, because it's not the truth. It's not the truth at all. And I want you to engage with that nerdy side of yourself and really get excited about the things that we are learning because it matters. It really does. And you should know that even more with the coronavirus happening and all the misinformation that is out there. To understand science is a huge, huge one up for you as you enter into the real adult world of life. So I hope that this was helpful. to just kind of think about what are some of my expectations, who I am, what our class is like. And to end this video, I just want to make sure that you know to access all of our stuff, you have two places you're going to go. There's summitlearning.org, which is where you're going to find our agendas. You're going to find a ton of the content. It's where you take your quizzes. It's where you go ahead and turn in your final products. And it's also where you will find your grade for my classes. The second place that you're going to go is on our class OneNote. That's where you're going to be putting a ton of stuff that we do in class, the work that we do via Zoom, or if you miss the Zoom, can't make it, you're doing through a video. That's where I can access all that stuff that you are doing and the work that you're putting in. So again, those two places, summitlearning.org and your OneNote, and I look forward to having you in my class this year.